Hello guys, it's Zechostict here. Today I'm going to walk you through how to progress with your Windhawk character. We'll be covering the early game, the mid game, and the end game. I'll explain step by step what you should focus on, and I'll keep the pacing clear so you can follow along as if you are right here with me. So, alright, let's begin with early game. Take a moment, imagine you are just starting out, so you make a new character and head straight to Anhel and Moscovia. These two maps are really the best places to get going in EDA because they will help you reach sniper quickly. And the big reason we will want to talk about the sniper because there is a skill called sharpshooting, and now the skill shines because it benefits a lot from critical damage. With a passive boost you are almost guaranteed to land a critical hit. And after you change to Ranger, the focus shifts. What you really want is to reduce the fixed casting time of the sharpshooting. That's your number one priority. And how you do it, there's two options. You can buy the cast stone and or the sniper stone. And then for the damage, you want to buy Yoichi's soul. That the soul you can buy it in the rock coin shop, either in Lilith on the left side of the town. It doesn't just boost your sharpshooting damage, it also gives you some extra tankiness. So it's good early investment that if you want to have some of the good survivability throughout your games. And then let's talk about the weapons now. You will find them at the board machine shop. A sharpshooting bow will set you back around 5 gold coins. And yes, you can refine it with 4 points. But here's the trick, when it comes to gear, start with the shoes only. Why? Because they cut your fixed casting time by half a second. That's the one that you need the number exactly for the sharpshooting. And you want to have that at +9 so you can get the fixed casting time also. And by buying the shoes you can skip the cast stone for now, but at that time you can also buy the beginner armor here or using the white wing armor from the Anubis on the left side and refine it using your in-game points. And you can buy all the refinement here in the 4th point shop. Now, attack booster are another thing you want to get them collect 4 points. From the official website, you can rack up around 35 a day. And once you get your 4 point, you can buy those refinement like this. Other than those equipment, you can buy the racing cup for ranger, also cost 5 gold coins. And when you pick up those ranger racing cap, you can rewind it using Ethereum at rewinds, and you are set for basic dungeon run and leveling up to your Windhawk character. Don't forget, there is a ranger skill called Unlimited. This one is really powerful. It'll boost your damage by 300%. If you are normally hit 140,000, with Unlimited you are now hitting 500,000 damage, which is a huge buff difference, right? And then you can just farm everywhere if you are not have the odd equipment for your ranger character. This is the beginner character, remember. And at this stage you want another equipment that have been, make sure you can use other type of equipment that reduce your fixed casting time. Need 1 second casting time, like me here I'm using a cast stone for easier to level up. I'm lower level. And how to do that, you can buy Yggdrasil leaf, and with this you can one shot undead enemies at abyss dungeon like this. You can kill those high level enemy with one shot, any shot. And then after you got around 190, you can level up again in the normal type dungeon. In this case I'm using a mama dungeon level 3 and just get my character to get level 200. at the level 200 you will unlock more skills like here Gelstorm and a Crashive Bolts. Then it's time to push to another into this called the Thanatos Tower 12. Okay, now we are moving into the mid game. At this stage, you want to have the Abyss armor. And start crafting Abyss armor, you will need rock coin, gold coin, and some ticket. You can get this easily in the dungeon, and then you will move to want to have a mob scarf. This is also easy to craft, and then the set with it is the sunglasses. So you will want to have some rock coin and divine orbs, and how to get that you can easily buy it from even point. There's a three options you can get: golden coin, rock coin, and divine orb. And how to exactly you will do and get this event point, you can join the events, a daily events that occur every hour, and you can get around 600 event point per hour. So you should do it, don't skip it if you are a newbie. And as you can see, we have this bomber event here. If you not winning, you can get 50 per every event, but if you are winning, you get 200 per event. So let's go buy the sunglasses at a paramk, because there is two set for the mob scarf, right? The glasses and sunglasses, but I buy the sunglasses because there is a increased resistance, a bit of blind resistance, so it's also good. So right, once you have this mid-game set, you can farm at any maps easier right now. So you can one-shot any enemies at the Thanatos Tower 12 right now. Okay, so with your mid-game equipment, you can do another instances like Holy Garden, that you will get your golden coin here by killing the MVP. The MVP is actually harder than the infield, but with your mid game you can get it. You can get your gold coin around 20 every day. Next, you can do your IFS run. The IFS will give you a rock coin, and you can do it at a difficulty normal or hard. While this may be when you don't actually can online with other parties, or you want to do it solo, but I recommend you to do it with a party like cat party or Sakamoto party, that the rewards are better if you are doing it with a party member and doing it deadly, then save your save for rotation. And now we are transition into the end game. After clearing episode 21, you unlock your scrap crown. This is where things get interesting, because episode 21 you can get it set with a card that we want to use Epesto card that increase your Crashive Bolt and Wild Bulk skill. And other than that, there is you can buy equipment with tickets, and you get about 400 every time you clearing the episode 21 story. And the best investment here are rings and gloves, which give you an increased attack, reduced cooldown, and some extra utility. But it's really hard to farm when you want to get your headgear. Something like this one is one of the hardest dungeon, and you might want to buy it from the players. Another things that making your attacks higher, and that's why you want to have something like upgrading your weapons. And the best weapon currently is a dimensions weapon, that when you get it at a depth to dungeon, and you might want to get it from players also, because the dungeons is pretty hard. And but also if you get your dimension crossbow already, you can refine it a bit by bit. As you can see, it's really hard to farm it, and you might want to buy it from player. It's really cheap, only 100 raw coin if you want. And then the next is you need to go for a legendary shoes that it is set with your abyss armor. As well, you might want to upgrade your abyss armor from the normal one to the LT one, so you can set it with the legendary dragon shoes that you can buy from the Lily, the rock coin shop, that you will get it sets at minimum a grade B, a plus 14 grade B, so you can always have improve your damage with both sets. The price is around 4,500 raw coin. And other than that, you might want to upgrade your garment. Right now the best garment should be still Royal Frontier Cape, but if you already have a high critical damage, you can change your cape into Royal Nightwatch Cape. That it might be better and not better, because this one is increasing your all size and elemental, but the set card is not that good because it's only buffing the Nightwatch, not entire or general class. So I think I would prefer to Royal Frontier Cape for now. Okay, so now let's go to how to upgrade your legendary shoes here. As you can see, now let's see how to upgrade your armor and mob scarf into the LT1, both the abyss armor LT and mob scarf LT. How to do that? We need an emerald heartstone. And how to do that? You can go to add revines and then go to the bottom right a bit and talk to this dude, that you will have all the item that you need to upgrade your equipment into the LT. This one is armor upgrade stone high, and other than that you can get this armor, the base armor, before it hide by using a shadow decon. It is actually pretty easy to get it. And then other than that, you might want to buy the emerald heartstone. What it needs is basically a daily, you need to upgrade it daily. The one is the awaken shard, next one is energy the breeze, and the third one is a mystic fragment. And how to get the mystic fragment first? You might want to upgrade your miner's provision first. That this one is get from the miners, and you might want to click this really small pinkish mine that will drop a mystic fragment, and this one is only unlocked after you are at proficient level. Under that, when you are beginner intermediate, you cannot get this mystic fragment right now. And how to level it up? You can actually spam it, like even though you cannot get the drop, you by stamina you can get XP level. And how to get this energy debris? You can go to El Hazard dungeon, a tree, you can get all the weapon drop from the monster there. And as for me, I will get the most lightweight one, because this is arcsmith that don't have many weight or strength. And then you unlock those equipment identifier using the Kafra for me, and I get this 4 equipment right now. And after that you can go to Lykhausen Nightmare Dungeon and goes to this place at the top where you talk to this ghost dude around here and exchange your armor into energy debris. So but be careful, you might want to have a bit more HP, because when you exchange the weapon into the energy debris, it might reduce your HP by half. So when some monster is spawned in here, you might also die. But when you are already exchanged, you can get around 1 to 3 for every weapon you have. And then for the next one, for the awakened shard, you can kill the pre-shadow enemy or shadow MVP, and you can get awakened shard by doing it daily. And you can go to the top right on the screen and you can get both pre-shadow and shadow, and you can get one every day, so you might still want to farm it. Other than that, you can go to the ward boss and you can go to shadow, actually giving you if they are a deadly shadow MVP. And how to see what this shadow MVP is, you can go to this dude and you can get to see what actually the MVP. Actually, for your mob scarf LT, you will want to have a Windhawk soul plate. This will reduce your cooldown of Crasive Bolt by 0.35 seconds, making your Crasive Bolt have zero cooldown, and you can spam the damage so you can actually kill the MVP, because most of the skill in here in Eda are in the Ragnarok have a zero cooldown or 0.15 cooldown. And how to get this soul plate, also you can do some recycle by killing all the episode 21 MVP and getting all these etc item and remove and recycle it here. And then after that you can get your mob scarf LT and the Abyss LT armor, but you still need your sunglasses to be slotted. Before you get the sunglasses non-slotted, and you can go to Eden to slot your sunglasses by talking to the genie, the blue genie one, and by buying the spiritual auger in the other set. You will have to buy it using an fort point that it is priced at 10 fort point. After you buy it, you can exchange your sunglasses into sunglasses slot to the genie, and you can have the complete set of mob of abyssal armor LT, mob scarf LT with enchantment, and sunglasses. Okay, so now that you all have the equipment, the last one should be the accessories. And the accessories you need is the one at the rock coin shop. You might want overdrive rampage. That the overdrive rampage, you want to enchant it with a double skill cooldown and a hero enchantment. The second accessories would be a Yggdrasil Majesty, that you will have the enchant of Triumph and Foreign Ruler that will be set with Amdaris Phantom card, Ultimate Limachina card, and a Gopinic card that will give you a bit more HP so you can actually tank some of the MVP damage. So after you get all the general equipment, you might want to upgrade your custom equipment also. The custom equipment contains of the custom stone and a shadow set equipment. That I'm using right now is Windhawk set stone and a Mega Blitz, Infinity, Maximum Shadow set, and Penetration Shadow set, because I don't actually have Ignore right now. With all of that, you might want to fill all the card equipment here. I use Ultra Machina, Groza, Detail card, El Pesto card, a Babomet card, Amdar Phantom, and others, like you can see actually here. Ifrit, the board accessories card actually, yeah, I just feel it. I don't actually know what the best for now. And with that, you are complete and how to get those shadow equipment. You can see here at the shop at bottom, you can buy it by talking to these girls, and you can get all these shadow equipment that you need. There's actually shadow equipment for the job for a master shadow on the left, but right now it is really hard to get, so I don't recommend it. And with that complete equipment, we can have a showcase of how actually the damage and how it is run at the dungeon of Deadly. You can see it here. We are doing a Deadly Island and I face. Thank you for watching guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.